Hey everyone, in this video we'll see how to make animations like these in Stable Diffusion Deforum. If you don't have Stable Diffusion, you'll have to install that first. But if you have low RAM, you can go for Run Diffusion. You can choose from various GPU options in Run Diffusion and they have Deforum installed by default. Alright, once you're in Stable Diffusion, you want to install Deforum extension. To do that, go to Extensions, Available, click on Load Pro. Over here, search for Deforum. I have already installed it, so I won't be doing it now. After clicking install, go to installed, click on check for updates and then apply and restart UI. Now that you have Deforum installed, let's go to the Deforum tab. First of all, you want to adjust the width and height based on your video. I'm going to change the height to 1024 and 576 for width. Give some random value for seed, as we will be keeping seed fixed for consistent animation, just like we do in batch image to image. Batch name is the output folder name in which your animation will be stored. You can change the batch name to anything you want. Deforum creates a folder with this name in the output directory. Let's go to Keyframes tab now. We'll be using hybrid video for this animation, so no need to select video input. Keep the animation mode as 2D. Now we don't want any zoom in our video, so we'll change this to 1. We don't have to change anything here. I like to bring down the noise to 0.02. For the coherence, select video input and 0.05 for anti-blur. From the info here we can see that lower value of CFG gives more creative results, and that's what we want. I like to keep the CFG scale between 3 and 6. It will be different for each video, so you wanna mess around with it and find the value that works for you. I will be keeping the seed fixed because we want the animation to be consistent. You don't have to change anything for subseed, step or sampler. To load your video into Deforum, go to Init tab, Video Init, and paste your video path here. Now you'll have to remove the double quotes here. Now let's go to Hybrid Video. For Hybrid Composite, you can select any one of these values. I'm going to choose Before Motion. If you're doing this for the first time, you have to enable Generate Input Frames. It will convert the video into frames and store it into the output directory. For Hybrid Motion, select Optical Flow. I'm not really sure if there is any difference between these flow methods, but you can choose RAF. Make the comp alpha schedule 1. There are a couple more settings that needs to be changed, so let's check them out. Cadence is basically the number of frames that will be generated at once. If you have cadence value as 2, then it will generate 2 frames at a time, but only the first frame will be diffused. The second one will be interpolated. So for videos with large amount of movements like this one, you want to keep cadence to 1. You don't have to worry about max frames because when you're taking video as input, it will disregard this. Strength schedule is the opposite of denoise strength in image to image tab. Higher the value, the closer it is to your input image. Again, this can be different for each video, so you have to test it out. But there is one trick I'll share later in the video. Now for the output, change the FPS according to your video. So I'll change it to 24. And for soundtrack, you can select Init video. All that we have to do now is to change the prompts. Now I will bring in a prompt that I have already tested with. This is the prompt I used to make this animation. I have added different prompts at frames where character is changing in the video. These frames will be stored in the folder you mentioned here. It did add in the Minecraft look, but it's not really consistent and it's giving these bad frames in between. So to get better results, you can use ControlNet. Now you can add in multiple ControlNets and mess around with the strength values to get proper results. But there's a trick that the developer of Hybrid Video shared in the Deforum Discord, and I'm going to share it with you guys now. To get the best results out of it, enable the ControlNet and select Tile Model. If we don't have Tile Model, Go to this Hugging Face page and download it. I'll select low VRAM as I only have 8 GB VRAM. Don't choose anything for preprocessor and change the weight to 2. Select ControlNet is important and give a video path here. I'll copy it from video init. After adding tile ControlNet, bring down the strength to 0. Here's how the video looks like with tile model and 0 strength. You can also combine it with other ControlNet models. This tile model is really a game changer. Here's the output I got by combining tile and HED model. My goal was to get warp fusion like results in Deforum, and with tile ControlNet model, it's pretty much possible now. I won't be playing this animation with audio because that might cause copyright issues. Link to those animations will be in description below. If you liked this tutorial, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.